What's the Wi-Fi password? You need to buy a drink first. Okay, I'll have a Coke. Is Pepsi okay? Sure, how much is that? $3. There you go. So what's the Wi-Fi password? You need to buy a drink first, all lowercase and no spaces. I'm not able to do lots of the things I used to do around the house. Okay, let me quickly examine you. Now Doc, I can take it. Tell me in plain English what's wrong with me. Well, in plain English, you're just lazy. Okay, now tell me the medical term so I can tell my wife. Requesting permission to ask a question is asking a question without permission. Go to bed, you'll feel better in the morning is the human version of saying did you turn it off and back on again. When we sleep, our brain makes up stories and then gets scared of them. Caden, you got 55% on the test. Which is the highest of everyone in the class. Class, what do we call people that steal? Robbers. Good, now what do we call people who keep talking when we're no longer interested? Teachers. Babe, do you want to play a game? Sure, what game? Any game you want besides hide and seek. What? Why not? Because it's impossible to find a girl like you. Babe, tell me the news. We're having a baby boy. That's amazing, but we have to call him Luke. Aw, like your grandpa that's always been there for you? No, like Star Wars, so I could say, Luke, I am your father. Caden, how old is your father? He's 45 years old, miss. And Eric, how old is your father? He's as old as me. That makes no sense. What are you talking about? He became a father when I was born. Dad, you shouldn't have to mow the lawn on your birthday. I guess you're right. Here, you should wait until tomorrow. Did you know adults have deep dark secrets and can easily be manipulated? Really? When I get home, I'll have to test it. Mom, I know everything. Here's $20. Don't tell your father. Dad, I know everything. Here's $20. Just don't tell your mother. I know everything, mister. Well then come give daddy a hug. How much is half of 8? Up and down or across? What do you mean? Well, up and down makes 3 and across the middle leaves a 0. I have a feeling that you were cheating on the test. What? Prove it. Well, one question was who was the first president? The girl beside you put George Washington and so did you. So, everyone knows he was the first president. Well, just wait a minute. The next question was who freed the slaves? The girl beside you put Abraham Lincoln and so did you. Well, I read the history textbook last night and I remembered that. The next question was who was the president during the Louisiana Purchase? She put I don't know and you put me neither. What are you doing with the shovel? My goldfish died and I just buried him. That's an awfully big hole for a goldfish, isn't it? That's because he's inside your cat. I'm disappointed with you. Fighting with your best friend is a terrible thing to do. He threw a rock at me, so I threw one at him. When he threw a rock at you, you should have came to me. What good would you have done? My aim's way better than yours. Will you remember me tomorrow? Yeah. Will you remember me next week? Yeah. Will you remember me next month? Yeah. Will you remember me next year? Yeah. Knock knock. Who's there? See, you forgot me already. Come to my office right now. Yes, sir. I saw you arguing with the customer that just left. I've told you this before. The customer is always right. Do you understand? Yes, sir. The customer is always right. So what were you arguing about with the customer? He said my boss is stupid and an idiot, sir. Really? What did you say to him? I told him he was right. We just experienced some turbulence which caused an engine to break, but luckily we have 3 left. Because of this, we'll be arriving 30 minutes late. Ugh. We just lost our second engine, but don't worry, we're still running fine with 2. We'll be around 2 hours late now. We just lost our third engine and we'll be arriving 4 hours late. If we lose another engine, we'll be up here all day. Requesting permission to ask a question is asking a question without permission. Go to bed, you'll feel better in the morning is the human version of saying did you turn it off and back on again. When we sleep, our brain makes up stories and then gets scared of them. Anyone that thinks they're stupid, stand up. So you think you're stupid? No, I just felt bad that you were standing alone. Whoever answers my question can go home. Who threw this pencil? Me, and now I'm going home. We're gonna rob this bank and we're gonna do it fast, okay? Okay, but why did you give me a camera? Just in case the police show up, we'll tell them it's a prank. What's your problem? I'm too smart for the first grade. My sister's in grade 3 and I'm smarter than her too. Let's go see what the principal has to say. Okay. I'll give him a test, and if he fails just one question, he has to go back to class and be quiet. Okay. What's 3 times 3? 9. 6 times 6? 36. I see no reason why he can't go to the 3rd grade. He answered all my questions right. Can I ask him some questions? Of course. What does a cow have 4 of that I only have 2 of? Legs. What do you have in your pants that I don't have? Pockets. What does a dog do that a man steps into? Pants. What starts with F and ends with K? Fire truck. Put him in the 5th grade. I got the last 4 questions wrong myself. What did you learn today at school? Apparently not enough. Why's that? Well, I have to go back tomorrow. Go clean your room. No, it's my room. Well, it's my house. Then go clean it.